He's Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is not another shooting show. We go to shit. I forgot to put that story in the right place. Hold on. There it is.
We're doing it live, motherfuckers.
We're doing it live. The failed launch of an episode.
It's a great way to start the year.
It's not the new year yet. This is the day before the new year.
Oh, sorry. Okay, we're ending the year with a failed launch.
Yes,
Let's
we're
go.
ending the year with the failed launch. Yeah,
we're going to be better next year.
He's Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is not another shooting show. The last episode of 2025. Happy between Christmas and New Year's week, everybody. Honestly, the radio business is so fucked up. I'm so glad I'm not in it anymore. However, the one thing I really miss about it is that nothing is going on the week between Christmas and New Year's. Like, there's no ads sold because listenership is so weird. So I was always able to take like the whole week off, and I had 5 weeks of vacation before I left. And the only thing I miss about working in radio was the fact that I every year took the entire week, like a day or two before Christmas and a day or two after New Year's, and I was off for like a week and a half. I fucking loved it. But anyway, enough about that. We go to Waco, Texas, where a man yelling racial slurs and threatening to burn down a woman's house accidentally set himself on fire.
Let's go. Yes.
Now, he didn't shoot himself, but when I saw the story, it actually showed up in my Google search of accidentally shot himself. I'm like, this is fucking great. I'm using this story, even though it didn't involve a firearm.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah. Tony McDaniel, who's 47, is charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The incident happened on December 18th in Waco. Police received an emergency call about a man who was on fire in the middle of the intersection.
They're like, oh, shit. And then they got there and heard the story. They're like, ah, shit, whatever.
According to the arrest warrant affidavit, witnesses told officers that McDaniel accidentally set himself on fire and was seen running to his trailer, which was parked outside a nearby tire shop on Hillsborough Drive. Fucking A, this is great. Officers arrived at the scene and met with 3 victims who said McDaniel had been yelling racial slurs at them and threatened to set their home on fire. A woman told police that McDaniel left and later returned to her home with a gasoline canister. McDaniel would pour gasoline down the side of the home and into the roadway before pulling out a lighter and igniting it. Police wrote in the arrest warrant affidavit, this is what caused McDaniel to catch himself on fire with the roadway and grassy area near the home. Police said the victims used buckets of water to extinguish the flames of their property and the roadway. Oh, fuck. According to the arrest warrant affidavit, police later approached McDaniel's trailer, breached the doors, and found him hiding under his bed. What a pussy.
Those are some sad eyes.
Oh, God, I know. His mugshot is just pathetic. McDaniel was taken to a Waco area hospital for treatment of burn injuries and then later booked into the county jail.
just defeated. Like, this is a man who's like, fuck. I got mad at some minorities and now my life is over.
The most concerning thing about this story is this is where my daughter's going to be living next year. I've been to Waco before, though. It's a relatively nice town, as far as I could tell. We drove around a lot of it. Saw the shitty part, saw the nice parts. You know,
as long as the ATF isn't nearby, you should be fine.
Well, that shouldn't affect her, really. But anyway.
As long as she's not in a cabin.
Yeah. All right. So we're... Well, and there is that former compound that used to exist just outside of town, you know. Waco. Yeah. It's on, where did I see it? I actually have I subscribe to the PBS documentaries on Amazon. So like I get all those PBS documentaries, and I didn't realize a lot of those that used to be on Netflix actually originated from PBS. Like the one about the Timothy McVeigh and the Oklahoma Federal Building
City
bombing.
Yep.
That was a PBS documentary, and it's fantastic. And it's the whole backstory of going to Ruby Ridge and then Waco and then Oklahoma City.
They had a really bad 3-year period.
Yeah, the early 90s were not good for federal law enforcement. They had a bad time. Okay, so after we finished the last episode, I had this idea to talk about. Now Jeff is just typing names out, and he's gonna call people out, and I didn't really want to call this friend out, and I think I'm going to let it remain anonymous, and I'm going to let him let me know that he knew it was him I was talking about.
You know that I know that you know that I know that you know that I know who you're talking about.
The fact that I said that sentence exactly the way I wanted to is fucking amazing to me.
You're not drunk
Considering
enough.
I'm on my third pour of Elijah Craig and my second spotted cow. By the way, Tom, I've got your Woodford Reserve with the South Dakota pheasant hunting season engraving on the back. Tom, you met him he was hanging out with us at the Speakeasy in Louisville after Cornhusker.
Fun fact: we are renting that for post walkthrough drinks for the match.
Really?
Yeah, we were there. I was there last night with the
we're
Weitzel's.
Gonna record there?
We can. The Weitzel's were talking to the owner of it, and they're like, Todd's like, we have this match. We could probably put 40 to 50 people in this bar. And they're like, yep, it's $200 to rent it. And we're like,
fuck yes.
Done. We're like, done and done.
Hell yeah. Okay, back to the topic at hand. Jeff named, I like the name you had for it, New Year, New Me. It's not us we're talking about. I had the idea of sort of giving a pep talk to not only this friend of mine, but also anybody else who's sort of in this boat.
I wrote it because I'm going to kick 2026 in the dick, but I've supported.
Yeah. Well, I'm before the shooting season starts, I'm going to be almost 50, so I'm less excited about that.
Senior division, here you come.
No, that's 55. I'm not a senior for another 5 years. Fuck me. God damn it. I was in my 30s when I started the sport. Now I'm almost 50. Fuck this. On the bright side, I'm 1 day away from being off the USPSA board as this drops.
Whoop, whoop.
Woot. Motherfucking woot. Okay.
The show's going to change a lot. New year, new us. Anyway.
The show will change a bit now that I'm going to be off the board. It was going to be such a different show when it started. And then they kicked Scott off the board. And then the show had to take sort of a different turn. But we'll get back there. Okay, so new year, new me. Jeff is going to kick 2026 in the dick. He's going to make GM this year.
That's the plan.
Right? Good. You should. Because you should be a GM. You're just not. Because you've been protecting your ego, as we discussed in the Patreon episode. By the way, if there was ever a reason for you to subscribe to the Patreon, our last episode, Jeff absolutely blew my socks off with his talk about mental game and ego protection, and it went a direction, and it was all behind the paywall. If you're one of those people who's going to be a bitch and subscribe for 1 month just to hear one episode, this is that's one of those episodes you're going to want to do it for. I I understand some people do that. That's fine. That's an episode I think you'll actually want to do it for, because we got into some ground with mental game that was really interesting to talk about. So I'm going to talk about my friend, who I'm not going to name. I'll let him let me know that he knows that I know. But that was an episode of Friends. That was so great. So I have this friend who is a B-class shooter. He has shooting ability to absolutely be A. I think he has potential, even at his age, to absolutely be an M-class shooter, without a doubt. However, this guy refuses to dry fire. It's not so much refusing, but he's just I'm not going to do it. Even if I told myself I was going to do it, I'm not going to do it. Okay. I think he does, on some occasions, live fire practice, but because I know he will hear this episode, and I think he could be a much better shooter than he is right now, because he's already pretty good. for a guy who doesn't really practice. Like, dude, just, if nothing else, dry fire the draws, get those quicker, and like just dry fire some transitions or something. Just do it. Just do it. Because M is not out of the realm of possibility. Not at all.
Just a little bit of bacon.
Just a little bit. Some transitions and some draws. That's it. Like 5 minutes a day. Just give me 5 minutes a day.
That's it. That's like
by the end of this year, he could make M. I firmly believe that.
As your eggs are cooking, have your belt on. Fucking dry fire. Eggs are done. Boom. Take your belt off.
While you're waiting for that metal you welded to cool down.
Yeah.
This is just so I hit him over the head, so I definitely know he knows.
Now he knows that you know that he knows that you know.
He knows that I know. Anyway, so I brought this up as a topic to like, hey, if there's someone you know, or even if you are this person I'm talking about, or you're someone like this, like, if you put in some work, yes, you can do good things. And there's people who do put in work and good things don't happen. But that's kind of just because they're just like doing the work and not actually like learning the work. If that makes sense.
Right. And so Andy was all like cagey about who he's talking about. I'm going to call out names.
Jeff's just straight out yelling names.
Heidi, you have gotten so fucking good in the last year. We just need to get that mental game to accept that you are as good as you are so that you can perform at the level that you now are. Like, you are an A-class shooter that it should be M. You'll make M this year, guaranteed. Fucking put the work in, get that mental game locked in so that it is in line with your new current ability. I know how hard that is. I do, but you have the ability. I like the transformation from last year to this year has been absolutely fucking remarkable. Next, Owen, you sexy bitch. I love you to death.
Oh, I even have words for Owen, because Owen is like the Tasmanian devil.
Correct. But when he locks in, it's fucking brilliant. He has the autism. He has the physicality. He has all of the ingredients to make an excellent apple pie. We just got to get that mind locked into what the fuck we're doing.
Quit throwing all the ingredients of the apple pie into the mixer.
Correct.
And going, woo, Tasmanian devil.
Right. No more blender. We are showing up and we're doing...
Shut off the fucking ninja.
Yes. No more 17 splits.
And just put the pie in the oven.
Yes. Just fucking do it, dude.
It doesn't get better when you put it in the blender.
No. Nope. But like the excellence that you have been showing, with the times where you quote unquote slow down and get your hits, you're the only person that I'll literally say that to. You actually shoot.
There is such a thing as someone who needs to hear that. You're right.
Yes. And Owen is the type of person you're like, okay, take the foot just a little bit off the gas. Just a little bit.
Just a little. The first time I even heard of Owen, he crashed into a wall at Cornhusker.
Yes.
Fell down. Yeah. Was that his first year of shooting?
I mean, it could have been any of the years.
I mean, it was pretty new at the time. It had to be first or second year. But, like, he crashes into a wall and somehow, like, it's the most violent fall down I've ever seen someone have, because that's just how he does it. Like, he's, like, all go, no quit, just wow, all over the place. And he crashes into this wall so hard that he was a yard sale, but somehow kept the gun downrange and did not DQ himself.
Right.
It was... For a relatively new shooter at the time, it was pretty impressive.
So that's a very Owen thing to do. And it's like, bro, you have the speed, the athleticism, the physicality. Like you are built to be a motherfucker. And you like, this is your year. Let's fucking do it, bud. You just need to like walk up and be like, okay, I don't need to hit every target with 17 splits. I can give that one a 20 split and that one a 17 split and that one a 25 split.
Even with your track sport, you can still shoot 20 splits. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. And then the final motherfucker, the final, Andy Battern. You
Not
lovely,
me.
not this Andy, the other.
No,
Andy.
he gave up on me.
Andy is athletic. He is fast. He shoots like a motherfucker. His mental game, like when he locks in his motherfucking mental game.
Could you say that again?
No. I'm not. I'm too drunk for that.
God, that was funny.
I'm in full hype mode right now. Andy has all the makings of a high level GM knocking stages out, except his mental game is I need to shoot all the alphas, and every time I get to a classifier, I have to fuck it up. Like, once he gets over that, he is going to put all of our dicks into the dirt. Like, I have no doubt about that. He has the ability to take it to the next level. Like, I think he texted me yesterday or the day before, and he's sitting at like 84.96 of, and he's like, I'm almost a master or yeah.
I'd love to feel sorry for him, but I was 0.0022% away from master when I was the number one A-class shooter in LO.
Right. And so it's like he is right on the cusp, and there are like he can be a force to be reckoned with. He just like I looked up the match that him and Owen shot. Owen shot it 3 seconds faster, which great job, Owen. You did a fantastic job. But fucking Andy shot 6 Charlies total. So out of 96 rounds, out of 96 rounds required, he shot 6 Charlies. And it's like, bro, there was some time for you to make up there. Like, I guarantee you, a couple more Charlies and you're 3 to 5 seconds faster.
Over aiming. Yep.
So that's an easy problem to solve with a little bit of mindset change of like, all right, I'm here to do some fast shit. But like these 3 motherfuckers, all of them need to be M's by the end of the year. All of them have the ability to be M's. I would say Andy's the closest to GM. Owen slightly behind. I would say Heidi, she's a turtle trying to come into speed. The other Owen, I need to bring him back down, which is easier to make higher level classifications because he's already used to the speed. And Andy has the speed. He just needs to be comfortable with some Charlies. But like all of them have the ability to be M's and GMs by the end of this year. 100%.
I love how you're just like calling them out, like by name.
Yes.
Like, just, okay, I'm going to shit all over you people. But I'm doing it because I love you, and you should be better than you are.
And call you sexy motherfuckers because you have the ability, you have the ingredients to be epic.
But also, I don't know Andy that well. I shot one match with him, and he shot very well at Cornhusker last year when I shot with him on staff day. So I had no idea that like he was one of the ones you were gonna holler at. I know Heidi and Owen a lot better, and I know both of them are incredibly confident people in their professions. So like this would be my like thought process for those two is like, okay, the way you are there, do that shooting.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Because like they both excel in their profession. So I see crazy airline plane video. I'm one of these dorks who like watches live streams of airports. Like, I love aviation. I just do. I don't have a pilot's license or anything, but Heidi's a pilot, so I'm just like, look at this. You know.
And she's like, you fucking scrub.
And she's like, yeah, I know. Like, totally. I'm like, how big a dork am I that I watch these people? And she's like, oh, I watch them too.
Yeah,
you
because
actually do that for a living.
Right, because they're right next to me.
I'm just the dork who's watching it. Like, Anyway, patreon.com/not another shooting show. It's only $3.57 a month, and you get every second episode, or all of the second episode we put out every single week.
Almost 100. Jesus.
Almost 200.
No, almost 100 Patreon only episodes.
Oh yeah. Are we that far?
Yeah, 193, 194, 194. So
I don't remember when we started that.
I feel like the Patreons were fairly quickly.
I don't think we're that close to 100 yet, but we're getting there.
Okay. There's 80 other episodes that you have access to for $3.57 a month.
Yeah, there's a bunch more if you haven't. There's a whole bunch more shows. Some of them are really good, and some of them are shit. You know, kind of like Stages in USPSA.
Some of them we recorded. Let's just say the drinking never stopped, but the recording also never stopped.
Hey, okay, this is going to be a fun episode because this is the third one we're doing tonight because it's the holidays. We're recording on December 21st. So this is the one that's coming out on New Year's Eve day. So it may not be as long as a normal Wednesday episode, but it's
we ball.
It's going to be the drunkest episode we've done in a while because we've been at this for a while. We've been sitting here for 3 hours drinking. So
I'm a high noon and half a bottle of whiskey in. Let's go.
I've drank that much Elijah Craig. Fuck. That and 2 spotted cows. Thanks, Tom. So, r/NASS on Reddit. That's our Patreon. Or no, that's not our Patreon. That is our Reddit.
We're not that drunk.
We're not that drunk. That is our Reddit community. You can go there, post whatever you want to. Someone actually did follow your lead and post a video that you wanted them to do to post their.
I fucked that up completely.
Yeah, but it was a good idea, just not executed perfectly. MW Activewear. The shirts for Great Plains are already on sale. The link is on the practice score. Tomorrow morning, if you're listening to this the day it drops, Great Plains section registration opens tomorrow, 10 a.m. I like doing 10 a.m. because it's like old school concert on sale shit from when I did radio. Tickets go on sale 10 a.m. this Saturday. Although it's not Saturday, it's a Thursday. But anyway, I like the 10 a.m. on sale on a holiday. So that's when the registration will open. That match is likely to sell out. I've expanded my mind to go, you know what? Maybe we can do more than 12 per squad. So if it starts getting full, I'm going to expand the Sunday squads just a tad. I will not go beyond 15.
Yes, that's fair.
But I will expand it just a little bit just so we can get some more people into the match who want to shoot it. So you can also shoot it Saturday. There's staff and we've got room for 60 people on Saturday, staff day, and we're realistically not going to need more than 40 staff, so there will be at least 20 spots available there. Northwoods is May. By the way, Great Plains is June 6th and 7th, a different weekend than it traditionally is, because my daughter's graduating high school the weekend we've normally had Great Plains. So, but the good news is June 6th and 7th in South Dakota usually isn't cold. Mid-May can be cold, so there's that. Northwoods is May 2nd and 3rd. Weather could be awesome. Weather could be shit. Who knows? But it's a great match that Tanfo Timmy puts on up there at Forest Lake. They've got cash payouts starting at $1,000 each for CO and LO. They've got half-day squads. The rest of them are single-day squads, but it's a really cool match. I shot it last year. It was awesome. Lane class at Jeff's gym. I can't go because I have to go to Texas that weekend so my daughter can get more free money to go to college.
Because he a bitch?
No, because my daughter needs more free money to go to college at Baylor. That's why. Yeah. You fucking need to.
No, you need to come throw hands with dorks at my gym.
Throw hands. I want to go so bad, but it's just like every time Lane's got a class down there, I should just try and get one up here somewhere where I put it on, and then that way it can actually happen, and I can finally go. But I really would have liked to go when it was at your gym. But anyway, January 24th, how should people try to find that, Jeff?
Contact me directly on Instagram. That's the best way.
Jeff, the Monster King with underscores between all the words.
Yes.
Is where you do that. Okay. Matches for next year. That's the topic you wrote down. Like, what are we doing? What are we shooting?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
What have you decided how many matches you're going to shoot? Anything's popping out to you?
I'm taking a step back in 2026 in terms of majors because I shot a lot in 25. I promised my wife I would not be going somewhere every month for a match because I pretty much went somewhere for a match every month last year. Plus the majors I was involved with, which was 3 of them that I worked. I am going to shoot 100%. I will be shooting Great Plains because I'm the match director for that one. I am 100% going to be, well, actually I would call it 95%. I'll be at Cornhusker. It's not 100%, but I'll definitely be there. I'm not 100% I'll work it this year, but I'll be there.
Yep.
And then I haven't been told I can announce it, but Bruce will be having a match out in Rapid City, a major this year, and I will be there for that. Those are the 3 majors I know I will be at this year. Beyond that, I kind of just want to take a step back.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Unless, hey, Crystal, my wife, you want to go to Georgia? And if she's like, yeah, let's go to Georgia, then, maybe I'll end up shooting the Peach Classic. Level 2 matches really are my favorite. So if I end up shooting something beyond those 3, it'll probably be a level 2. I shot a nationals last year. I shot an area match and ran an area match, which running Great Plains after helping with Area 3 last year, it's just like, oh, this is fucking easy. Like, this isn't hard to make this cool. Compared to running a big, 3-day match as opposed to like a staff match and a 1-day match. It just feels like a very much less daunting task. So
yeah. Oh yeah. You went from hard mode to like medium.
Yeah. No, I went from veteran on Call of Duty. And then I did one on, what's the highest level? What do they call that on Call of Duty when you're playing campaign? What do they call that?
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
It's where your head becomes a skull instead of a human face.
Right, like Elite or something.
Duty campaign. I know people love when we Google. It's not giving me what I want. Anyway. Okay. Well, that was a waste of 20 seconds of pod. What are you shooting for matches next year, Jeff?
I too am probably taking a step back to a degree because I'm doing 2026 like a motherfucker. I'm working on a trip to Thailand in February. And then I'm going to a LARP in late February. So like
LARP?
So it's a medieval, like the weapons are foam, but the violence is fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm very excited about that one.
That's so nerdy.
Yes, I am the ultimate nerd and I love it. In June, I'm going to Croatia. In November, I'm going to Germany and the Czech Republic. My plan is to fight in late April, early May. Yeah. So like my schedule is, that's my non-shooting schedule.
Yeah. Okay.
So
are you going to make Great Plains?
Yeah. And when is Great Plains again?
June 6th, 7th.
Yes. I will be there for that.
Okay.
Because my match is my trip in June is at the end of the month.
Okay. Cornhusker. It's at your club. I would hope so.
If it's the end of the month, it's a maybe. I haven't done.
No.
Yeah. So, I'm not going to let USPSA get in the way of my travels because adventure. But my goal is to also like nut up and finally get my GM card and like try to be the shooter that I could be. Because I should be in fairly good shape from the fight training. So
it is Cornhusker is up on Practice Score, but I'm opening it to find out when registration opens. Registration opens February 1st.
Yep. So,
and the match is they need to fix the registration close date because it's a month before the match. June 27th and 28th.
I think I'll be in Croatia, but
oh no,
yeah. Oh no, I'm so upset. Whatever.
No, I am. Like, that's not gonna be the same without you there.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I haven't been at one of those. I'm trying to find,
especially when we go to record.
Yeah, well. No. Oh wait, no. You said the 27th, 28th.
Yeah.
Then I will be there because
okay, good.
Croatia's the 19th through the 24th.
Oh so. Yay! You'll be home. Okay, good.
I'll have just landed back in America.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, we shooting guns. Let's go.
You'll have been in America for like a half hour.
Yes.
By the time you land.
Land on Friday, shoot on Saturday. Like, fuck it, we ball.
Okay. And so, so you're going to shoot Cornhusker and Great Plains, and will you make it to Bruce's match?
Yes. Yeah. Bruce's match shouldn't be a problem. But outside of that, like, if you guys bully me into going to Kansas again, I guess I'll go. And like, I don't know. I got to see when my fight would be. So like,
I've heard that's a different weekend than it was.
Yeah. Like Northwoods, I can't even plan on it right now because I might be fighting that weekend. I don't know.
Yeah. And if Jeff's fighting that weekend, I want to go to that.
Right. And so,
and if I'm not going to Jeff fighting, I'm probably getting ready for my daughter's graduation a couple weeks after that. So,
right. And so there,
it's not looking good for me to make Northwoods this year.
But like South Dakota, Omaha, Iowa.
You're not going real far this year. Oh, Iowa is another match. I definitely want to go to Iowa again.
Yep. I
forgot about that. I would definitely love to go to Iowa. I missed it last year because Area 3 was like 2 weeks later. And I definitely want to do Iowa again. I love going there.
Those are like my 4 committed matches. I literally told Austin the night that we recorded this that I won't be going to Puerto Rico because I've already got 3 international trips planned this year.
Is Puerto Rico technically international?
It's not international, but I have to get on a plane. Yeah. So and like this counts no other travel for the year. So like this year's
you know what? I heard that. What is the match that in Puerto Rico called? It's like is it in January or February every year? What is that match called?
I want to say it was February. I think. I don't know. I think he just kept referring to it as like the Puerto Rican Open or something like that. So,
because that would be like, because like that, I think I couldn't talk my wife into going to St. George, but I bet I could talk her into going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Turning trips into secondary trips. There's a Florida guy called Tony 3M or something like that on Instagram, and he was like, I'm not going to a major match in another state that isn't also like a tourist destination. I was like, Rapid City? Because it's like, yeah, people in Ohio tell you not to go to Ohio.
Canton, South Dakota? Hey, next year that field right next to the range is going to be beans instead of corn.
Yay!
So it'll be far less attractive when you drive down the driveway. Okay. Well, the I won't say dates, but Bruce's match, July, folks. July. Probs July. I can't say the dates. He's told me when they're likely to be, but they're not nailed down, so I'm not saying them, but July. So, okay. let's see. There's something I've had in the rundown for weeks, and it's only like sort of podcast adjacent, but I really want to talk about it because I know there's like firearm related things that I know people have done this with. Have you ever been annoyed into buying something?
It has happened, yes. It's rare, but it has happened.
I am currently wearing a pair of earbuds. They're wired. I can't even remember the name of the fucking company that it sells. Oh, Soundbrenner. So I am a guitar player, sort of. I don't play a lot anymore, but I still enjoy playing. And this in-ear monitor, like these headphones I'm wearing are designed to be plugged into like a wireless pack if you're like playing on stage or whatever. So they're basically like my Ear Pro for USPSA. Like I've got the Axel Bluetooth earbuds. These are wired, but otherwise they're pretty much the same. They're shaped differently. They've got like the little hook for your earlobe to sort of hang onto that, and then like a flexible thing. They're the best sounding earbuds I've ever owned, but they are wired. They're plugged into the mixer right now. But I was literally bullied into buying them by their ads on Instagram. They were on all the time, constantly.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again. And the only reason I didn't say I'm not interested in this is because I was interested in it. I just didn't want to spend the $100 on them. And then finally, as it got closer to Christmas, they dropped the price by $7. Oh, $7, now I'll buy them. Okay. I was completely irritated into buying them. Like, they wore me down. Just over and over. And it wasn't even just their own ads. It would be like not endorsement. What's the term for people who whore out for products on social media? Not shills. Like, no, the more respectable version of that word. And not endorsers, but they're ambassadors, influencers. Oh. Basically, some guy who's like a drummer is like an influencer, and so it would look like this honest thing, like, and he was actually good at it. So I was like, I bought into it, and I would keep seeing it over and over again. I'm like, oh, that's the Soundbrenner guy. Oh, but I had a genuine use for them if I'm playing in church or if I'm recording the podcast. Now they don't sound as good as my good old Sony 7506 over-the-ear headphones. But they're really fucking good, and I am glad I bought them. However, I'm kind of mad at myself for allowing myself to be bullied and annoyed into buying them.
It is like when you're begrudgingly buying something because you're like, fuck it, I guess we're doing this.
Dude, okay. Now, no hate, no shade. I almost bought magazine extensions I didn't need from Henning because he had a Black Friday discount. Like, I didn't really need any, but it's like, but Henning's got a discount code. I have to buy all of the base pads.
Correct.
Like, I own a Beretta. I should buy Beretta base pads because he's got them. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Do you actually need any of these? Oh, if I were Jeff, yes, but do I? No.
Hey, I'm trying to be more reasonable.
And so and again, no shade, Henning. If I was going to buy base pads, I would have bought yours. However, I was just like, okay, just because the discount exists over Black Friday weekend doesn't mean you have to buy them every year. So I didn't. Okay. I stood my ground and didn't. Have you ever been, and like that wasn't even like annoyed into buying. I almost bought because it was just like, I felt like I had to. Because like I'm losing money if I don't buy these, aren't I? Have you ever been annoyed into buying something? By an app or by a social media influencer or anything like that?
I'm trying to think of off the top of my head. I mean, the first one that comes to mind is a HoloSun. I bought because every influencer said it's just the same as an SRO. It's just the same. It's just the same. And autism.
You got it cheap for me.
And I did. And so I couldn't, and so I couldn't pass up the deal. And then my autism went, I like circle, not square. And so I'm currently trying to move my Hollow Sun equipped SRO or Shadow 2s to new homes. And
oh, you have more than one? I only got you one.
Yeah, I ended up with the second one. I don't remember how.
I don't remember where I bought that car.
But
I've been driving it for a year.
Yeah, I think when I had the gun range unfuck all my guns, I bought a Hollow Sun because one of my SROs was going bad.
Oh.
The SRO that is like first run of the thing that TrishCon does not currently support, which there's a part of me that's like, hey, fuck you guys. But the other part's like, yeah, that's fair.
That's fair after 20,000 rounds.
After 20,000 rounds in 5 years, like, I too think that a optic is okay to die at that point.
I was discussing that with a friend the other day, and I was like, I was really mad about that, and then I realized, well, it is reasonable. I mean,
right,
for someone who beats the absolute shit out of their product. Okay, I suppose. All right. Well, not everybody's been annoyed into buying something, but I was.
I'm a salesman's worst nightmare. Before I bought my truck that I drive now, I had never bought a car before. And every time my family bought all of our cars for the same guy. And every time I went with my family to the car dealership, he'd be like, bro, what do I need to get you into this car? And I was like, take $20,000 off, give me $30,000 for mine, and boom, you got yourself a sale. And he's like, I can't. I can't do that. And I'm like, I know you can't, but when you can, you got yourself a motherfucking sale. When I was in Turkey, we went to a rug sale. We didn't know we were at a rug sale. Well, I did. I was like, this feels like a multi-level marketing scheme. And so first room, they're showing us how these rugs are made. They're made by hand, by artisans, by yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, all right, emotional attachment, got it. Like I see the game that's being played. And then they like put us in this room and they're like, does anyone want a drink? And I was like, I would like some wine. Let's go. And then the gentleman came in and started throwing rugs at us. Like literally, they would spin the rug and throw it on the ground in front of us. And I was like, oh man, I'm in a sales pitch right now. I fully understand that.
And they have just lubed me up to spend money.
Correct. But apparently I don't have the sell to face, because the rest of my group, or like a portion of my group, got up and was like looking at these things. I continued to sit down and drink wine. And
I'm just taking the free shit. I'm not buying anything.
I'm here for the wine, bitches. Yeah. One of the girls that was in my group that I've become friends with, they were very forceful at trying to like sell her something. And she looked at me and I looked at her and I was like, sit right here. She sat next to me. No one ever talked to her again. I don't have a sell to face apparently.
I'm so glad at the mall here in Sioux Falls, like all the cologne guys actually got a regular storefront in the mall. They're not in the aisle anymore where they can like completely harass you. You ever seen those?
Oh, yeah.
The little pop-up that's in sort of the middle of the hallway of a mall.
Uh-huh.
Now those guys are in an actual store. So it's harder for them to like annoy you as you walk by and be like, hey, come here. Try this cologne.
Anyone who's so you kind of have to develop this thick skin when you travel to I'm going to say non-Western countries, but when you travel outside of America, the salespeople in the rest of the world are fucking pushy, and you have to learn to just be like, I don't care, like. You don't even tell them no. Don't acknowledge their existence. Like that's how you have to walk through. Like in India, when I was in India, they would literally pound on the fucking glass to try to get you to roll down your window to try to sell you like trinkets and shit. And you just had to be like, nope, I'm not playing this game. Like and so I've put on this like no one can bully me because I've learned to just say fuck you. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. All right. Because this is the tweener week and this is our third episode and we've had a lot to drink. One more topic.
Okay.
When does your season start?
So that
I saw people posting things on the internet this week that said, "What off season?"
Right. Wait, for you south of the Mason-Dixon boys, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, if you're in a warm place, like, stop.
Now, it was like 54 degrees today, and I couldn't be bothered to go to the range. But those of you south of the Mason-Dixon line are 54 degrees. Like, oh my God, I woke up
I
to
need
that.
a parka for that.
Right. But new year, new me. I'm thinking first week of January, I'm going to start hitting the dry fire on a semi-regular basis and try to make 2026 my bitch. And
Not a boy.
And so just starting January, moving forward, knock this shit out. I got one more week of fucking off, and then, but like, I won't shoot outside until probably March.
Yeah,
I mean,
me too.
We've been getting
If
weird.
it's nice enough.
Right. We've been getting weird, like hot spikes. Like,
we've had a foot of snow. I worked 3 weeks straight, plowed a shitload, and the forecast for the next 10 days is like basically in the 40s.
Yeah, we're
going to be above freezing for highs every day.
We've got a few piles of snow left from other snows, but like other than that, no snow on the ground. So
it's going to be 51 here on Christmas Day.
Yep.
Or pardon me, it was 51 here on Christmas Day.
Right.
This is the third episode we're recording. Yeah.
Global warming.
Yeah.
So luckily my club, I get shit on for only talking negatively about my club. My club has, because of Todd Weitzel, has adopted this idea that we don't need to shoot at fucking 9 a.m. on every day, and that we can shoot later in the day. And so if, there's like a February, well, I'm going to be gone most of February, but if like the one weekend in February that I'm in Omaha and it's like 70 degrees, I'll shoot the match. If not, I probably will not be shooting a match till like mid-March, early April-ish. I'll hopefully get out to practice before that, but like that's when my season is going to start, sometime in March or April.
I will usually, after the first of the year, after a class at the indoor range, I will do a little bit of practice. Nothing crazy, like 100-round practice. I won't do 300 rounds, but I'll do like 100-round practice, and mostly just transitions, like getting that back flowing. As far as dry fire goes, I remember last year or earlier this year, I said, you know what? I'm probably going to take all of January off. And the thing is, I'm kind of starting to like miss it. Like I do enjoy practicing. I enjoy my little bit of dry fire in the morning before work. It's something to do. It's fun.
Right.
Most of the time, I just do it with my own dry fire targets down here, but sometimes I'll turn on that Dry Fire King on YouTube just for something different, and that's kind of fun. It probably won't be January 1st, but it'll probably be in January I'll start dry firing, just because why not? Like, I don't have a great reason not to. Back when I said I was going to wait until February, I was pretty over it.
Yeah, you were burnt out.
I was burnt out.
Right. Don't take burnt out messages as the real message until you have a few weeks of like, well, I guess.
Yeah. So I think that's probably how it's going to go. It'll also depend on how much snow we get and how much overtime I'm working and how many days in a row. Because like yesterday and today were the first 2 days I've had off work in 3 weeks. Otherwise, I've worked every single day since then, since I got done with my elk hunting vacation.
Yep.
So, actually, December 1st through December 19th, I worked every single day.
Wow.
Yeah, 19 days in a row. It was a long stretch, but boy, my last paycheck was okay. My next one's going to be fucking great.
Nice.
Lots of premium pay, lots of overtime. It'll be good. So, everybody listening to this podcast, thank you. We're about to enter a new year. We're closing in on 200 episodes of this show. This little goofy idea we had a couple of years ago. It was actually around this time 2 years ago when we started the show.
Yep.
I can't remember if it was just before the first of the year in 23 or if it was just after in 24.
Well, we started recording in the December before.
Yeah.
And because we recorded the first episode like 3 or 4 times because that was mid Scott drama.
Yeah. Because all that popped right before Christmas.
Right. Because at first we were talking about it and then it like popped off and we were like, well, shit. Our episode we literally recorded talking about this issue is now invalidated because it has come to fruition that he has kicked off the board and it invalidates everything we talked about.
Yeah, it basically ruined the episode. But so we've been doing this for 2 years now. I'm having to go back on the. Right now I'm on the web version of Spotify, which really sucks. And I'm going, oh, wait, I have access to the actual files. I could probably, this isn't Spotify. This is Podbean. If I just logged in, I could probably get the answer to the question I'm seeking faster, but that's not happening. And once upon a time, we only did one episode a week. Oh, here we go. The first episode was Wednesday, December 27th.
Hell
2023.
Yeah.
So there you go. And then I made that very dumb mistake in episode 15. Oh, wait, no. I did a couple others. Episode 11, March 6th, was the first time I did a cover for the podcast. And so ever since then, I've had to create cover art because I'm an idiot. Anyway. Oh, come talk free beer. I forgot about that homemade banner you made at Cornhusker 2 years ago. That was funny. Come talk free beer with a marker, and it's all wet. And it was not raining. I don't know why that sign was wet. Do you remember why it was wet?
No. My response is don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Oh, yeah, and then I'd go find random pictures of Jeff and put them in a cover. Like the... Episode 77 is a great one of like 22-year-old Jeff. That was you in your fighting days.
Yes.
And you're not skinny, but compared to you now, you're skinny.
Yes.
And you're standing there in just gym shorts and no shirt on, and holy shit, are you ripped? Good God. All right. Anyway, everybody who's been listening to the show, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. He is Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is Not Another Shooting Show.